Hey guys, this is Aaron Hilliard. Welcome to Mushroom Wonderland, and I have the truck packed and I'm heading for Telluride, Colorado. I'm gonna camp, gonna see some awesome stuff, gonna go join a bunch of amazing mushroom people up in the mountains. Come with me on this episode of Mushroom Wonderland to go to Telluride, Colorado.
Welcome to Mushroom Wonderland.
It's Monday, August 11th, 2025, and I'm heading to Telluride, Colorado from Port Orchard, Washington to the Telluride Mushroom Festival, one of the biggest mushroom festivals in the United States. Driving behind this corn truck, it smells so good. I'm going to be staying tonight at Bruno Dunes State Park in Mountain Home, Idaho. Still 96 degrees at 6:30 at night. Could be a hot night of sleep. Alright, made it to the campsite. First it was time to set up camp, and then I could go explore around Bruno Dunes State Park a little bit. They have amazing sand dunes here. I had no idea. Alright, that was a long day of driving. Alright, I'm gonna cook up a quick steak dinner. Oh my gosh, you guys, that is one of the best camping meals. This isn't so bad. A little movie, a little table in my tent, and ready to crash. See y'all in the morning. Alright, time to wake up. I started on the road towards Salt Lake City, and I'm not gonna lie, it is a drag between Eastern Washington and Salt Lake City. But after that, you get on Highway 6, and it is a beautiful drive from there. Entering Canyonlands State Park, Utah. Crazy out here. This is super cool. So would you believe this? Right in the middle of the desert, I stumble across a couple of mushrooms that are pretty dried out. Super brittle. Look at the gills just come off. My room in Moab. It's all you need. It was like $60 a night. It's all you need, man. Air conditioner and a bed and a bathroom. Good to go. Tonight, I'm keeping it real. Just a little ham and cheese sandwich and a cup of noodle, a shower, and I'm hitting the hay and heading to Telluride tomorrow. All right, I'm up bright and early in the morning, going ahead towards Telluride to hopefully meet with Amy Honan and her crew to go on a foray at 9 a.m. So it's 6 o'clock almost here in Moab. Time to get going. Probably my favorite part of the drive is Highway 6 between Moab, Utah and Telluride, Colorado. This is about 2 hours and 45 minutes, but you go from the desert and you eventually wind your way up into the hills of Colorado. All right, found Amy and her team.
Fungi are here after long, arduous days of scouting.
We're going to go up on this hill, and once we get up here, there's going to be a little meadow. We're going to cross that meadow, and then there'll be another tree line. Usually there are mushrooms there, but it's a dry year, so there's nothing there.
There was about 15 of us that headed off into the woods looking for any signs of moisture. Little brooks, swamps, anywhere that mushrooms might be growing. You found a piece.
Yeah, it's a balsamian. It doesn't smell like much to me, so I think it's an immature one. Here it is. Here it is.
Oh man, you got an eye.
Yeah, hold them in your hands.
I mean,
just like flat.
The dog owner has
You
to
have
be
to you have to watch
skilled
them
as the
really
dog.
closely. So that one's the aromatic one.
So you know what species these are?
I don't know what species it is, but it is a balsamia.
Can I smell it?
Yeah, the whole one is.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
Kind of sweet smelling.
At first, yeah, and then I just get dirt.
Sweet dirt. Good boy. That's nice. It's subtle.
On the outside there. Most of the ones we're gonna find out here don't actually look like.
Typical. Is this a ascomycete?
It is. It's actually it's in a Helvelaceae, so it's related to Helvela.
Oh, cool.
Were they both in that same hole?
Yeah, and there easily could be more.
Yeah.
That was probably the only aromatic one, but there's probably some more immature ones.
What a good job.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
That was a good first find.
Yeah,
Balsamia is
awesome.
great. I love finding Balsamia.
You guys do things.
I'll wait till. I just want to give a little.
Oh, it doesn't eat these?
I've never eaten Balsamia. I don't think they would be. I doubt they're at all toxic. I've never eaten Balsamia.
Smells like smoked fish.
Huh,
That's somebody's hand.
What are you implying?
Maybe delicious smoked fish.
So you come and scout all these. Do you know these woods really well?
This is one of my foray locations for the festival.
Okay. Do you
And,
live in the area?
No, I live in Colorado Springs,
Oh, okay.
but I lead forays every year, and this has been one of my go-to locations for years. We don't usually come back in this far because we don't have to when it's wet. You know, we just the stuff we walk through. We usually find a lot of stuff in there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
This is a pretty lousy year for mushrooms so far.
it's really dry. Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's why we're here trying to find where it's wet. I was like, okay, cool. That's it.
And you're a big part of the local mycological societies around here. Is this a pretty rough year for mushrooms as far as?
Yeah. Well, you know, it's funny because down in the springs, in Colorado Springs and over in the wet mountains, we're finding lots of fungi, and a good section is a nice mix of good biodiversity. Out here, it's been pretty rough.
Yeah.
It hasn't gotten the monsoon we were hoping.
When does it typically start snowing in these mountains, do you know?
October to December is a safe bet, but October is probably when it'll start frosting for sure.
Right. So there's still time for
Oh,
rain.
yeah.
There's rain supposed to come while we're here in Telluride, but
Yeah, that's what we're hoping for. Man.
a lot of people are like, well, the mushrooms will be here the next day. In my experience, seems like it's going to take a week or two,
Yeah,
even with
for
the
me,
soaking rain.
Exactly, especially if the ground's not holding moisture.
Yeah.
It's just not going to.
It's just beating up, rolling down into the swamps where it's already wet. Yeah, it's a good point too. But the mycelium kind of needs to wake up and
That's right,
get saturated and then go into production.
Yeah, it's dormant waiting, you know.
So when it's dry like this, a rain on Friday is not going to bring Saturday mushrooms, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, I wish. I kind of feel bad for foray leaders here this year. That'd be hard.
I was telling
Yeah, I'm here with Patrick Mitchell. He's going to see if we can get this Asco cup to spore out a little bit.
Maybe he's already shot his load today. A lot of the identifying features have to do with where is it fluorescing, and just the cap, just the stipe cap.
I'm glad to be a part of this because just freestyling, I probably would have found 0 mushrooms. Is this the honey hole or what?
Oh yeah.
Beautiful. Wow, look at those guys.
So coordinators have rust-colored spores.
This one smells.
Look at this handful of big hardy hebelomas that he found. Look at how pretty that is. Oh my gosh. I don't know what it is. For such a boring looking mushroom, that is beautiful. So you guys have mushrooms in Texas, huh?
Yeah, we have pretty good mushrooms.
Yeah, it's not.
Not much to brag about, but we get a good variation throughout the year and season.
Yeah, cool. How long you been into mushrooms?
15 years-ish, something like that.
And what's your main focus? Like edibles, microscopy, study, whatever?
I like everything about mushrooms, just in general. Learning about the rare and small species that are poorly understood. And being out in the nature, you know, and being around and absorbing the knowledge of all these experts that are around me.
So what is this? This is your walking stick?
Walking stick didgeridoo to help people up the trail.
Didgeridoo, can you give it a blow for us? That's wild. So this is the Texas State mushroom, right?
Texas State, Texas Star.
Texas Star.
Coreoactis geester.
And they grow in your area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
North Texas, right along the dead cedar elm stumps.
cool. And they,
In the
I've
wintertime.
looked on iNaturalist. Looks like they barely like bump into Oklahoma just a little bit or something.
Yeah, there's been a few reports, you know.
But it's almost
we'll
like-
let them have it. Yeah,
It's almost
stuck
like
right there.
like right on the border of
Yeah,
Texas. Like
yeah.
they're just only in Texas.
Yeah, it starts off like a little ball, and then it evolves into a club shape, and then the club shape opens up into like a star formation. Sometimes it's called like the devil's cigar.
So I wonder, you know, a devil's cigar. It kind of looks like a cigar, I
does, yeah.
suppose.
Yeah.
But you know, it also lets off like a plume of smoke. I wonder if that had something to do with the naming.
Yeah, actually, that's a pretty good idea. I
Yeah.
didn't really think about it like
Huh?
that. Yeah.
Because it literally, you know, if you just saw one in a field at the right
Yeah.
time, it might
It
let off a
shoots
puff.
bolts, yeah, like crazy.
That would be super cool to see in the wild. After a couple hours of collecting, we all went back to the cars and then headed down the road to the Matterhorn cabin.
Hymenogaster, leucogaster. There's the balsamia.
Got some truffs.
That's the strongest.
Nice. And dewy.
Oh man, yeah, that's the like Lucangium, that one.
Yeah, yeah.
Very, it smells fruity.
Oh wow, guys, smell these truffles.
This one might smell the same, but it's probably a little more potent because it's
Oh, is that the same thing as here?
probably.
Oh, wow.
I'm
Oh, let me
keeping-
smell that
yeah,
one here.
I'm keeping the genus separate just in case they're different.
Oh yeah. Oh.
And how are
These ones are really good.
Are you just gonna like DNA?
Mm.
Oh
Yeah.
wow, this
Yeah,
smells
they'll-
delicious.
They'll go
smells
into my
good.
collection.
Smells like I would want to eat it.
You want this stuff?
Oh yeah, that one goes there.
That smells like a white truffle.
Yeah, Genia kind of does.
And that smells like the black Lucangium one.
Some things I expected to find that we didn't find today. I expected to find Goudier and Histrionium. Didn't see a single one of those, so we'll see. Maybe too dry. Definitely more Ascos than Basidios, which is interesting.
When you're, one of the things I'd like for you to do is have all of your specimens on iNaturalist. So if they're on iNaturalist and you're going to vouch for them, add a photo of the mushroom with this tag, Naturalist Project for the Telluride Mushroom Festival.
Okay.
We can scan somebody or I can get somebody to do that grunt work. But as long as this field tag is in a photo with that observation, then we can use that data from that iNaturalist observation. It's either
Imbricatus.
Imbricatus or
It's Imbricatus, right?
So a lot of these fungi actually produce seeds, believe it or not.
Seeds?
Without a lack of a better term, they're sort of like overwintering, sort of like storage structures. They kind of can sort of persist until the conditions are right. And then what they end up doing is that they end up producing mycelium. But here's like a really good collection. Good job, Sharifa, where you got the mushroom almost coming right out of a little sclerotium below ground.
nothing about.
Pose next to your mushroom, Sharifa.
How long do you think those sclerotia could last between?
Probably it overwinters for like several years until things are right. Okay.
Several years.
Yep.
The garlic.
Yep. Okay, Amy students, what is this growth form?
Cesspitose.
A plus, ding, 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 ding. How do you spell it?
Caespitose.
That sounds close enough.
Nailed it.
You have to look at
Skinny.
having to do with like,
And this,
Is it a Clitosabe?
no.
Folio, there's a lot of that out there.
Really,
Yeah, we saw. It was really cool to be invited on the foray. I had lots of fun, saw quite a few mushrooms, but it was time to head into town and go see what's going on in Telluride. One thing for sure about Telluride is the parking is tough. Be prepared to walk if you're coming to the festival. And if you're not used to this elevation, you get winded just walking down the sidewalk. Whew. Made it to Telluride and I'm heading for the registration tent. So I'm here with William Padilla Brown. Just ran into him in the city park. And what do you got going on up here in Telluride?
I just did a sacred mushroom cultivation talk with my buddy Noah. That was this morning, 9 to 12. And I taught people PF Tech, which was fire. Tomorrow I'm doing a cordyceps cultivation class, and I'm doing a truffle tasting experience, and then I'm doing a talk on truffles at the Sheridan Opera House. And we're vending for the Sheridan Opera House.
All right, he's all over the place. Oh, these are Paragord.
These are the Paragord. These are the Italian.
Taste of this?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Let me smell. Those are just crazy, complex.
Yeah,
it
those are
smells
my
so
staple
good.
for sale too.
Dang, William doing it big. That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
It smells good in here too.
Bro, they're going crazy.
You got the team. Awesome, man. I'm here with Hamilton.
What's up, everybody?
Yeah, so you just did an event. You have an event that goes on right before Telluride Mushroom Festival.
That's right. We did the 16th annual Eagle Mushroom Festival in Eagle, Colorado, and it was a big success. And I hope to see you there next year. It's only $50 for the whole weekend. And this next year he's coming too. This is Greg Sanchez, everybody. He got us going on the Colorado State mushroom, Agaricus julius, a hero.
The mushroom formerly known as Prince.
That's right. That's right. So we have a brand new Colorado State mushroom, Agaricus julius, the Emperor, formerly known as Prince, which was taxonomically separated from the California West Coast Agaricus Augustus
Yeah.
back in 2016 in Colorado. We initiated the process originally through Greg's civics class in high school because he's a social studies teacher.
Narrowed it down.
We narrowed it down to Agaricus julius.
Cool. We're going through this exact process in Washington right now.
Here's what I think the secret sauce is to make this happen. High school students.
Yeah, that's the
Because
different
they,
component.
they want to support kids in the civic process.
Totally.
And so find an ally in a high school, who's
Yeah.
willing to like get the kids involved. And then you can get it in front of the senators and say, hey, this is a high school project. It's nonpartisan. Like, who
Yeah.
doesn't want a state mushroom?
Yeah.
It's totally non-political.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt any.
Unless it was like a magic mushroom.
Yeah.
And then there'd be someone who's like,
Awesome,
got it.
man. Good to see you here.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you
and
too.
we'll hook up as the weekend goes on. I'm sure
Yeah.
I'll see you around.
I hope so.
Son, I'm an accountant. I love you. Do anything. Do not work with mushrooms. Mom, I love you. I love nature. I love mushrooms. Son, for goodness sakes, I don't want to swear and dysregulate my nervous system. Mom, mushrooms help us to downshift our nervous system. What is a mushroom? I don't even know what you do. What? You're selling bib overalls. You're not a farmer. Honey, Mom, I love you. I understand you have your own trauma. I'm not traumatized. Why are you yelling at me? I'm not yelling at you. I don't want to be a CPA like you. Just drive Uber, for goodness sake. Drive Uber. Do something normal. But Mom, I make more money than I would driving Uber. Who cares? I have to tell my friends. You're violating all social norms. Social norms. We know what Uber is. They violate workers' rights. They don't even pay people a living wage or a minimum wage. They suppress union organizations. What's a union? I need to tell Aunt Patty and Uncle Joe that you do something with your life that doesn't involve bib overalls and a mascara. What's a mascara? Mom, it's Amanita. It's a sacred. What? Work for Uber. Just do it. Work for Uber. How many times? What is this look? What is this pattern? Mom, I love you. I'm not going to withhold my love for now. Eventually, I will walk away. Can we hug? Just work for Uber. See ya.
I'm here with Art Goodtimes.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah, thank you. One of the original founders of the Telluride Mushroom Festival.
Kind of, I was there in the beginning. I was one of the helpers to make it all happen because it was Dr. Salzman, Paul Stamets, and Gary Linkoff. They all wanted to get away from the mycologists, is what they told us. They really, we're all deeply into mycology, but that's like almost the platform that everything else happens.
Yeah.
That's what's so cool.
Totally. So many facets to mycology. So this is a place where you got PhD academic mycologists next to just the hippiest hippies that you've ever seen. It's such a cool confluence. And then like last night at the poetry thing, you just look through the crowd and what an awesome mixture of people. It's just super connective. So
A mixture of performers, a mixture of audience, a mixture of our all of our mycelium.
Yeah, yeah. And you're a mushroom lover?
Oh, boy, I was a part of the San Francisco Mycological Society back in the 70s.
Oh, sweet. Do you live up here?
I couldn't afford Telluride 45 years ago, so I know I live in Norwood, about an hour west.
Oh, okay, but Colorado, so...
Oh my God, yeah. Colorado, come on, we're the ones that legalize psilocybin.
Right? Well,
come on.
Yeah, heck
Where
yeah.
else would you live in this world?
Yeah, no doubt. Well, I live near Seattle, so we're pretty close.
You're close, Oregon's right there.
Yep, Oregon's just
Although
below
rural
us.
Oregon is goddamn mean.
Yeah, the east side, they're not into it.
They can be mean.
Yeah, that's true.
When I was a hippie in San Francisco in the 60s and 70s, man, you didn't want to stay out of southern Oregon. It was nasty.
Oh, yeah, a lot of farmers down there.
Yeah, people getting shot.
Yeah, I bet. So of all the years, I've heard people saying this is one of the driest years up here as far as...
No, people don't understand. I've been, it's my 5th decade of doing this, and 1 in every 5 years is a great year.
Yeah.
1 in every 5 years is a dog year.
Okay. So this is normal.
This is really the normal range of possibility. The one thing you can count on in Colorado is the weather could be anything, any day.
That's montane weather anywhere you go.
Anywhere you go, exactly right.
And the fungi is still here. It's just hunkered down, just waiting for the rain.
It's in the mycelia. It's nice, waiting for the right stimulus.
Yeah. So a good excuse just to connect with people and
one of
really
the things we did with the festival was we have lots of forays. So in a good year, it's so much fun. You don't want to be in town.
Yeah.
But if there's nothing out there, we have all these amazing things happening. There's some wonderful vendors. We've got great talks. I mean, Paul Stamets' talk on Agaricon blew me away.
I know, that was amazing. And I was happy to see one of the samples that I led him to showed up on one of the slides. So I was like, that's my mushroom.
That's what I had. Yeah, good for you.
Yeah, because he's from my neck of the woods.
Oh, yeah, right. I've been up there. You know, this is a hunter-gatherer activity. This hunting and gathering mushrooms goes back 200,000 years in our genes. This is an ancient activity. That we put this new layer on it, great.
Yeah.
But like Paul says, entheogens have now come to our culture and given us this platform and opening that we could discover with like Agaricon, immune building for the entire planet.
Right.
For all our people.
Yeah, amazing stuff.
Amazing stuff. So I hope this will keep up and that the young people, and we lure people here with the parade, which is, people think of it as celebration, and it is, and think of it as fun. It is, but it's a ritual.
Right.
It's taking us outside of our humanness and putting us in the hands of mycelium.
I love it.
Isn't that wild?
I'm excited for it. Yeah, last time I came, it was awesome. So I'll look for you in the parade.
Yep.
Honored to be able to talk to you. Thank you so much. And looking forward to future years.
All right.
Thanks, brother. All right, I'm here with Brooke Reed at the Fungi.com, FungiMag.com.
FungiMag.
Yeah, so what are you doing here at the Telluride Mushroom Festival?
I am here supporting the finest of the fungal publications.
Yeah.
I'm a friend of Britt's, and he brings me in here to work his booth with the lovely Jan Hammond, and the whole purpose is to support the magazine through the year. All the swag supports the mag, and I'm just really proud to work for this magazine and be on the editorial board, and it's just an incredibly exciting venture. And this thing is international, so it has a very Telluride ethos with art and poetry and medicine and taxonomy and just all the stuff that's the best parts of Telluride is distilled into this magazine, 5 issues a year. And if you're into mushrooms at all, you can't not take this magazine.
Right, it's super the best. That's why I'm buying. I should have a subscription, really.
Yeah, you should have a subscription.
I know.
We'll get you one, don't worry.
Yeah, cool. Well, you've been coming to Telluride for a lot of years?
Yeah, this is my 10th year working this booth.
Wow.
And my 11th year coming.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
And you got to keep coming back, huh?
I actually still have my bracelet on from there.
No way!
My nephew tightened it, so I didn't really have a choice. But
oh, man.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
I do love it. And, you know, Gary Linkoff originally brought me in, so I had that experience. I was living in New York at the time, and he was like, you have to do this. And I'm so glad that I did.
And you're just a regular mycophile, and that's how you met Gary and stuff? And
it was...
It's mushrooms?
Okay. It was through Patrick Leacock of Illinois Mycological Association, the Field Museum Mycologist. When I moved to New York, he said, you have to meet Gary. And I was a little shy about it, and then I went on one of the walks, and of course, once you do meet Gary, it's all
infectious, huh? Yeah.
He's amazing. He was amazing.
Awesome. Well, it's always a pleasure to hang out with you and get to see you and stuff.
So much.
Yeah, we'll see you around.
Okay.
All right, I'm here with Larry Evans, the mushroom man himself, and we're in Telluride, and you're here every year.
Oh, yeah.
And you're a foray guide. I feel bad for foray guides this time of this year. It's a little bit dry, right?
It's a bit dry.
Yeah. So
well,
what do
we just adapt to the habitat. You look at the drip line. You look at water condensation points. You look for animal signs, and read the forest a little bit. The weather patterns have changed in a very bizarre, and you have to pay attention as opposed to being able to predict. I used to be able to chase mushrooms by season, know what date I wanted to be someplace, or stage my seasons according to where I knew the mushrooms were going to be. That's not happening. It's much more hit and miss, much more back and forth, going places I'd never been, things like that.
Right. Right on, man. Well, it's always awesome to see you out here.
Always a pleasure.
And we're going to have an awesome
Enjoy.
weekend. We're just kind of kicking off today. It's only Thursday.
Oh, yeah.
I've been road tripping my way out here, so I'm already a little road weary, but we're going to get a second wind. And
Right on.
Thanks, Larry.
Cheers.
Right on. Me and David and Chris found our way to Larry Evans up here on the roof, the VIP booth. We got to earn some beads up here, you know?
That's what I'm taking off my backpack.
Well, a string of beads comes flying over.
Yeah, that's what.
What do you got here? So this is John Sir Jesse, and you've been at every festival, every Telluride Mushroom Festival.
I didn't consider myself a founder. Art Good Times and myself have lived here since then.
Yeah.
And I was one of the two people, me and Art, they contacted when they got here. I come home, there's a note on my door saying, "Hi, it's Matty Salzman. We're starting a mushroom conference," as it was called back then. It was just a note, didn't get to see him, phone number. And it said, "We hear you're a local expert." I had to call him and say, "I actually only know 2 mushrooms."
Oh, yeah.
So I started. Now I identify mushrooms on my own, and I eat them very carefully, because compared to Larry, a lot of other people, I don't know that many mushrooms.
I'm with Eugenia Bone. Fantastic fungi, among many other things. You having fun at the Telluride Mushroom Fest?
100%. Always. I love it. It's my jam.
You come every year?
Yeah, pretty much.
Does it just keep getting better?
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
It was kind of like a lot of old people for a really long time, but now it's opened up, and it's a mix of, the art and beauty of nature, and also the unpredictability of it.
Definitely.
And then, the gracefulness of science.
Yeah.
And the humility of science, hopefully.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Well, thanks for talking to me. Nice to see you here.
Good to
Hope
see
see you. Watch
Have
Mushroom
fun at the
Wonderland.
festival.
All right. This is Trad Cotter. Hello. Huge in the mycology space. And you're here at Telluride. What are you going to be doing here?
Well, it is Wednesday. It's the workshop day, pre-festival. I just gave a 3-hour talk on medicinal mushroom tincturing and the different properties of different mushrooms, the different conditions they might be active against. Tomorrow, I give my favorite talk, which is the Down the Rabbit Hole talk. And it's like a keynote style, fun, all the cool things mushrooms do. That'll be at 4:30, right before Paul Stamets hits the stage. So I hope I'm warming him up a little bit, warming up the crowd for Paul. It's going to be fun. It's a lot going on, and I can't wait for the parade too. So,
Awesome, man. Well,
yeah,
thanks
man.
for talking to Mushroom Wonderland.
Thank you
we
so
hope
much.
to see you up in the Pacific Northwest.
Yes, for your channel. So thanks for watching and visit us.
Awesome.
Come out to Telluride.
Thanks, man.
All right, man. Cheers.
Yeah.
Bye.
All right, I'm standing here with Alan Rockefeller, Mandy Quark, and we're here at Telluride, and you guys are doing some events here. What do you got going on at Telluride this year?
We just finished the rare fungi foray, so we took everybody out, about 25 people, looked for rare mushrooms in this creek bed, made a whole bunch of collections, and now we are putting them in the dehydrator with iNaturalist numbers for DNA barcoding.
Wow, rare. So how can you guarantee you're going to find rare fungi?
If you pick every little tiny thing in the woods, a bunch of them are going to be rare.
Yeah. How is it this year compared to other years?
We found a lot of collections this year, but it's dry. It took a lot of work to find the spots that had the good mushrooms, but once we found them, we had more mushrooms than we could possibly process.
Oh, awesome. So you're drying them here,
Mhm.
and then just, are you going to enter them into like some projects on iNaturalist?
Yeah, we made a project for our foray.
Oh.
And then we're going to send them all to Stephen Russell, Mycological Lab.
Oh, cool. And it's also Summer Continental Myco Blitz, right? So
Yeah.
Are you giving any talks this weekend?
Yeah, I think I have like high-tech tools for mycologists, so all of the different cell phone apps and computer programs that mycologists use.
Awesome. Well, it's always nice to see you, Alan.
You too.
Hopefully we get to, I don't know. You're going to be in the Northwest this fall.
I haven't
Gifford
decided
Pinchot,
what
I
I'm
think.
doing this fall, but
Okay.
wouldn't surprise me.
I think you're on the bill for Gifford Pinchot
Okay,
Fungi
awesome.
Festival.
Well,
and
I
I am
should
too.
probably show up then.
Yeah, good seeing you guys. right here with the man, the myth, the legend, Paul Stamets.
Hi there. Hello, everybody at Mushroom Wonderland.
Yeah. Are you giving a talk here at Telluride this weekend?
I'm giving two. One on psilocybin and one on immune systems for the planet.
Oh, man.
From bees to swine to people.
Oh, I'm excited to be at both of them.
Paradigm shifting. The
Yeah.
mycelium is the immune system of the planet, and we had no clue how deep and profound this is and will be. But our current research is just amazing. So.
You guys are just cutting edge all the time, fungi perfecti, right on the cusp of all the upcoming stuff, and you're still very much involved in all of this stuff, right?
Yeah, it's my passion. I
Yeah.
don't know the difference between my avocation and my vocation. They're
That's
inseparable. And dreaming, I just took a nap and I dreamt about mushrooms. Who knew?
That's awesome. And you're from Shelton?
Shelton. We had a French accent too.
Oh, okay. I'm from Port Orchard.
Okay, right.
So KPMS, Kitsap Peninsula Mycological Society. So, yeah,
Excellent.
awesome.
All right,
Thanks.
take care. All right, bye.
Everyone dreams of mushrooms staining you and I know what these shrooms can do.
And the Mycological Network. And my final announcement tonight. I am running for president as the Mushroom King Ryan Williams in 2028.
Adding our humanity into the humming, spinning, fathomless solar system of selflessness that surrounds us, saying ceaselessly, there's no such thing as going it alone.
And oh, it's a rot. I suggest we sit with rose, carrot, yarrow, or radish. Try some of those before you pop off on you know what I'm saying. So to create a better tomorrow, don't forget to make space for your sorrow. All I'm asking is to ease and slow, integrate, release, illusion of control.
All right, I'm at my tent and I'm at about 10,000 feet. Look at my bag of chips. Everything is like super expanded, and I have a really bad headache from all the fun and altitude today. So I'm just camping tonight. It's going to be wonderful. So I'm going to get some shut-eye, get acclimated to this altitude while I'm asleep. So we'll see you in the morning. This is where I'm waking up this morning. Good morning, Rocky Mountains. I'm heading down from 10,000 feet in the hills back to town. I think it's really cool as you're driving down the road in Colorado, everybody waves at you. It's really pretty cool. I was able to catch a good amount of the presentations, but there were so many I could only catch a handful of them, so these are the ones that I saw. First, it started out with Britt Bunyard giving a talk about the history of the Telluride Mushroom Festival. Britt is such an awesome guy. He is hilarious and a really, really nice guy. He actually invited me to Telluride this year, and I got to go have dinner over at his place with all of the cool kids in mycology. Really, really cool of him. He was followed by Dr. Andrew Wilson of the Denver Botanical Gardens, who gave a talk about the fungi of Colorado and some of the more rare species that he would like to see being vouchered and collected in the hills of Telluride during the festival. Followed by him was Dr. Kathy Amy giving one of the most amazing talks of the weekend, all about the spore dispersal by animals in a tropical jungle called Guyana in Central America. And it was all about this fungi that is woven into birds' nests and about these termites that eat these truffles and get spores stuck all over their body and carry them around in the forest. What a fascinating talk. She was followed by Dr. Roy Halling, and he was giving a talk called How Do We Know What We Know? A lot about boletes and boletaceae. This was kind of an advanced presentation, and I enjoyed it. Following him was Barbara Tears, and she was giving a talk all about collecting and vouchering specimens and putting them into herbarium, which I found to be really, really fascinating, how herbaria work and how mushroom vouchered collections are treated in the institutions. After that, I went and caught Trad Cotter's talk. If you're not familiar with Trad Cotter, one of the greatest fungal educators there is. He is hilarious. He has such amazing, innovative ideas and such a good storyteller. He had the whole place just cracking up down at the AHA Theater. Then my friend Amy Honan gave a talk about nature's hidden heroes. She's always amazing with the most amazing slides during her presentations. Then Alan Rockefeller gave a talk all about tryptamine-containing mushrooms. Yeah, psychedelic mushrooms. Paul Stamets even wanted to be there for that one. Juliana Furci gave a talk about taking fungi to the UN and fungi conservation. She's on the leading edge of this stuff. It's really awesome. Dr. Gregory Mueller gave the keynote speech called Save the Fungi, all about fungal conservation and just tons of facts and tidbits. Really, really smart guy, super educated about mushrooms. Following him was Dennis McKenna, the great Dennis McKenna, brother of Terrence McKenna, and he was revisiting an old theory that him and his brother came up with called the stoned ape hypothesis or the stoned ape theory. It was really cool to see Dennis McKenna talking about this theory in person. And of course, the keynote speaker this year was Paul Stamets. People came from far and wide to see the world-famous mycologist take the stage and give a talk all about fungi, its amazing abilities, and its uses in medicine. Paul Stamets was on point, gave a really good talk, knows a ton about mushrooms and what they can do.
Deep gratitude to you all. Thank you very much.
So if you don't know about the Telluride Parade, this is what you got to know. It is amazing. It is like the pinnacle of this whole weekend, and everybody that's been at the festival hiding in all of the nooks and crannies kind of come right into town with all of their best mushroom costumes and get ready to walk down Main Street right through the middle of town. The road is blocked off and it's nothing but mushroom lovers.
This is Greg Sanchez. He helped us name the state mushroom, right?
We got the state symbol. We made it into law, and we did it for mushrooms.
The mushroom formerly known as Prince.
Formerly known as Prince. The
Emperor. Julius, yeah, the Emperor. That sounds even better than the Prince, honestly.
I agree. I agree. It's the Emperor.
This is Graham Steinruck, famous chef to the mycophiles, I guess. And we're getting ready to do the parade.
Yeah, welcome to Telluride Mushroom Festival.
Yeah. So if you saw Hamilton's film, it was about the rivalry between you two, always trying to outdo each other. Do you think that there's a chance anybody else could break into this competition?
We were worried about that. That's one of, not so much a fear as like a wonder.
So you guys are the Chlorociboria log. This is, if you're walking in the woods and you see this color of wood, that's caused by a fungus, by you guys?
Yeah, by us. We're well, maybe by her actually, this elf. I think she's the cause. And then,
Oh, perfect. And then we can look close.
Yeah, this
and
is for scale.
It's pretty rare to see a fruiting body.
Exactly. We saw our first fruiting body last year, which was what inspired this. It was on a birch stick, like this big,
and we have a picture of her looking through it with looking at it with a hand lens, and that was basically our
Perfect.
costume.
And it's on fundus, this photo.
Yeah, it's in the
so
fundus.
the clue's been out there all year, really.
Team Chlorocyboria this year. We got the hand lens, the fruiting bodies, the fairy, and the beetle.
Elf, it's the elf.
The elf.
Elf
Sorry.
cup, yeah.
Oh yes, it's an elf cup, so
Yeah.
that makes
Yeah.
sense. And there's the log. How cool. There he is.
No, I forgot it.
Here it is. I gotta say what's up. Oh my goodness. So here's Hamilton. How much does this thing weigh?
51 pounds. Foliota squarosa.
Foliota squarosa, wood-loving brown spore decayer.
Yes, right.
And you got a whole team with you. I just talked to the other team. Do you know what they're up to?
Yeah, they pulled this power move on us and like rolled through the alley.
Oh.
So we saw them before we were dressed, so they haven't seen us yet.
They were flexing a little bit, trying
think so.
to.
I think so. They were the turquoise spalted one. What's the Latin name?
Chlorocyboria.
Chlorocyboria.
Yeah.
And they look fantastic.
Yeah, it did look good. You guys think you got a chance of winning here?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, I think so too. This is amazing. Well, have a good walk. I'll see you definitely going down the road. So,
dude.
yeah.
Lucian, clear the path for me.
There they are. We're gonna kick this thing off. Here we are. He's a morel. Okay. That's freaking awesome. Mr. Art Good Times leading the way.
We all know there can be only one best in show, but you're going to have to wait a few minutes to hear who that is. The best of kids costume category goes to Sam Manita. Best family costume goes to the Western Amanita Family Farm, Rico. The Citiomyces, there's got to be a best Ascomyces. Team Floriciboria urginascens from the Pikes Peak Club. The best in show for this year's 45th annual Telluride Mushroom Festival is Foliota. Thank you so much for everyone that participated. The costumes were probably twice as good as any time in the past. You all were really amazing.
As the party in the park kind of came to an end, it was time to go meet up with Alan Rockefeller to go for the night UV foray into the woods. Being that it's so dry, it's going to be really tough to find any mushrooms out here, I can guarantee that.
What we're going to do is we are going to walk over here, up this ski run, and then the route that I've chosen is about a mile through the woods here, and we kind of come down. We all have these nice ultraviolet lights, and a lot of things are really cool in the ultraviolet lights.
So dark out here, you guys. What was that sound? What was that? Oh, that's the sound of the puffball. I'm getting out of the woods. There's no mushrooms up here. Let's go to the puffball, see what all the hippies are doing tonight. All right, I barely made it out of those woods. We're gonna head to the puffball costume dance party at the Sheridan Opera House. I guess it gets really wild and crazy over there. So, I don't know. We're gonna stop in and see what's going on at the puff. So much fun. I'm leaving the Telluride Mushroom Festival now. Got a long drive home, so probably gonna take a couple days to get there, hit a hotel halfway or something like that. I wish there was mushrooms on the way, and if I do find any, I'll make a video about that too. So make sure to hit subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can see upcoming videos as I just continue to make mushroom videos at least once a week. I can guarantee you that much. So thanks for watching Mushroom Wonderland. We'll see you on the next one. Much love, everyone. Peace out.